Hi everyone! Look what I have. It is Paper Pumpkin. This is the Bouquet of Hope. And so this is February's kit. The subscription for February is over, so if you want this kit, the only way to get it, I think there are some, they put up some in the refills and the online store, some refills. But unless you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can't shop for those. So you'll still need to subscribe for Paper Pumpkin if you want this, and then you can purchase them in the online store if they're still available in the refill shop. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe to next month's Paper Pumpkin because, oh yeah, here, they're going to tell us all about it. So let's get this out. It's going to have 8 cards, and we're going to get a free gift this next month. In March, we're going to get 4 stencils and a sponge, and they've already posted, I know on Instagram I saw a video of them using the stencils and sponge. I don't know if they're going to be posting those to YouTube or not, but they're going to show us how to use these stencils. So if you're like, oh, stencils and sponges, I don't know how to use that, don't worry, Stampin' Up's going to show us, and I'll be doing some tutorials with it too once it comes. So I can't wait though. I love the stencil. This was the one I'm most excited about, that like the rays. I just love that. I can't wait to get that one. So if you want next month's kit, make sure you subscribe, and there's a link to subscribe in the video description. So I can't wait. So this is the kit for today, and it coordinates with the Flower and Field DSP from Celebration. So there are only a couple days left of Celebration, so if you haven't already gotten all your Celebration options, or if you want to add on this paper, you only have a couple days left to get it, so make sure you get that soon. But so cute. I love this. Okay, let's get to, so this is the stamp set. So all the Paper Pumpkin kits always come with an exclusive stamp set, so let's see if we can see what this says. So there's a beautiful little bouquet. My light keeps glaring, so we'll try to hold it over here. This says, sorry for your loss, I'll always be here for you, and sharing in your sorrow, thinking of you, and wishing I could be there to hold your hand, and then some flower images and some leaves. So really kind of a really beautiful stamp set. I love this. This is going to be fun to color, this big bouquet, and you could use that for any number of things for sure. Okay, let's get it out. So it looks like we have a Mossy Meadow ink spot. Put that on the floor. I haven't opened it, you guys. I do know what's in it though, because you guys know I always search the spoilers. I'm not one to wait, but for the most part, I actually really like this kit, and we'll get to we'll talk all about it when I get in there. But look at this. Black sequins, and looks like Mossy Meadow twine. So cute. So little Mossy Meadow baker's twine and some black sequins, and those are gorgeous. Love those. Whole sheet of dimensionals. Love. All right, let's get out all of our paper supplies. There's some glue dots. All of our paper supplies, and then our directions. So make sure you always flip this over because your directions are on the back up here. So not that I'm a big directions person, but they are, isn't it? They're pretty. I love, these are my colors. This one I'm not quite a fan of, but these two I adore. I love them. So, okay, so let's go through the rest of our supplies. I don't need that bag. Okay, so we have envelopes, and I love that they are lined. Love lined envelopes. So there's like that Daffodil Delight, or maybe that's Bumblebee. Let's see what the coordinating colors say. Do you guys know that there's coordinating colors back here? So Basic Black Bumblebee, Just Jade Marshmallow, Mossy Meadow, and Rococo Rose. So that is Bumblebee. Look at these. Aren't that? I love these envelopes. And did you guys know that the envelopes are lined all the way down? I don't know if you can see that. So they are lined all the way down. So if you love this pattern and wanted to put it on a card, all you need to do is take apart the envelope, and then you can trim it down. Oh, gorgeous, right? So don't let that lining go to waste. All right, let's see. These are the Thinking of You. These are for the cards. This is the big greeting here, and they're stickers. There's also French and German, because this is going to be a Stampin' Up! Global kit, and so they gave us the other ones too, but I have some ideas with these, so we'll see. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I always, I'm starting to send out a PDF with some alternative projects, so if that is another perk to join Paper Pumpkin with me, because I always try to give you a few extra ideas in case you don't like the cards. Okay, so we have some card bases here. We have some Bermuda Bay ones, some stripes. These were the little gold, these are like the gold frames. I mean, they're pretty. I just don't know. They're not calling to me. This is some vellum, some gold printed vellum. Of course, I'm going to move this because I can see that the light is glaring right off of it. Some Rococo Rose card bases. These are just solid Rococo Rose. Here's all of our die cuts. So we have enough for all of our cards. And then here's our Mary Merlot card base. I do love this pattern. I love those roses. Just not sure I love it with the gold. And then all of our tags. That is our last thing. Okay, so we're going to make one of each card as described in the directions. And then that'll be it for the video. I'll make the rest later, but I just want to give you guys a quick idea of Paper Pumpkin. And if you're interested, make sure to subscribe. So here's our instructions. I'm going to put them off to the side so I can see them. I think we're going to start with this one. This is my least favorite of them, so we're just going to get that one out of the way. So we're going to need one of these gold frames. Now, for the most part, Paper Pumpkin is amazing. There's very rarely a time where I say that I'm not a fan of something, but this is one of the very rare times that I'll say that. But that's okay, because I know that there are people who, where's my blocks? I know that there are people who really like this one. I've seen lots of comments and people love this one. So, you know, just because it's not my style doesn't mean it's not your style. So that is the beautiful thing about Paper Pumpkin. Okay, so we're going to do our card base. This is going to go onto our card base, and we get one of our little labels out. We're going to use this one, and this is actually the same shape as our story label punch in the annual catalog. So if you love this shape, you can get the punch. So there is some twine behind there too. So let's use a little bit of twine. We'll get that out, and then I think that's it. So the only stamping is the greeting, and that one says sorry for your loss. So I'm going to pull out my full-size Mossy Meadow pad. I'll save my spot for something else. And we're going to stamp our greeting right in the middle of this label. Okay. So cute. Put that away. I'm going to close our ink pad. We'll open it back up when we do all of our stamping. Okay, now it looks like there's just like a little nest behind. If I actually opened my instructions and read it, that would be more helpful, wouldn't it? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're just like putting a little nest behind it. So, all right, we're going to do it this way though. Okay, so how I do my nest is I just wrap them around 3 or 4 fingers, maybe 3 or 4 times, and then some scissors, trim that off. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal, put a little bit on either side there. And all I'm going to do is just kind of lay this down. And I will have to kind of maneuver it a little bit to get it. I should have wrapped it around 4 fingers, but that's okay. Because it's sticky, I can just kind of press it down. And the whole point of a thread nest like this is that it's not perfect. So all you want is just lots of little loose ends hanging off the edges. And that's really, like the beauty of this, that's really all you want. Okay, I think we're going to leave that. I'm not going to mess with it too much. We're going to pull out our dimensionals. And I'm just going to use the dimensionals to kind of further hold these little threads down. One more, I think. That's the way I do the nests. I know that lots of people do them differently, but this is my preferred way to do them. But there's really no right or wrong way on how to do these little nests. And then this is going to go right onto the gold frame, and then this goes right onto the card, just like that. So I'm just going to add some adhesive. I think since I already have the dimensional on there, I'm not going to get very good coverage with my Stampin' Seal, so I'm just going to use liquid glue for that. You could use the glue dots also that come in your kit. Okay, and then just a few sequins to finish it off. I should be using my Take Your Pick tool. Just going to do 3, a couple down here. There we go. So that is card number 1. So it's really quick. The gold is very pretty. I'm just not sure I love it with the Mary Merlot, but again, that is a personal preference. If you love it, then by all means, this is definitely your card. Okay, let's move on to the next card. We're gonna do this one next because this card base is on top. So this is the one with the bouquet. I gotta find all those die cuts. Da-da-da. Here they are. So we're gonna use this one, this big bouquet for this one, and this bumblebee polka dot strip. Okay, so that's for that one. And I need a greeting strip. Okay. And let's see where's my stamps? Over here. So let's go with I'm always here for you. I'll always be here for you. And another block so I don't have to clean. We're gonna stamp this on right onto this label. Hopefully it's straight. I can't really see without getting my head under there. Oh yeah, pretty good. Yay! All right, so this one looks pretty easy to assemble too. So it looks like really we're just adhering things down. This is the one we're making. So now Paper Pumpkin is made for new stampers. So if you're new to stamping or you're new to Stampin' Up, this is a great kit for you. It's made specifically to be quick, to be simple, to be easy to understand. And this kit is definitely all of those things, but still really pretty. So it's also really great for kids. Kids love Paper Pumpkin. I know my daughter does. My son used to, but you know, he's a teenager now. He doesn't like anything. At least nothing that his parents enjoy. That's for sure. Okay, now this is going to overlap this side. So all I'm going to do is put a dimensional on the right side, and I'm going to put some dry adhesive on the left. Oh, I did that backwards. We're just going to move that dimensional over to the right side and some adhesive over here. Okay, there we go. And that way it'll lay flat. We're just going to stick on just like that. Fantastic. And then we're just going to finish it off with some sequins. I couldn't think of the name of these for a second. Okay, so one down here. These sequins I think are my favorite thing in this kit. We have some adhesive back sequins in the annual catalog. They're the Artistry Bloom sequins, and they are some of my favorite accessories because they're not bulky. They're nice and flat, so they're easy to mail, but they add so much sparkle and shine. I love them. So this card I love. This is a beautiful card. I love this one. Okay, so for our last card, we need that Rococo Rose base. We need a piece of that printed vellum. Okay. And let's get this flat. Let's move this stuff out of the way. We don't need, we're not stamping a greeting on this one. It doesn't look like we're stamping anything on this one because we have that sticker greeting. So this is going to go in here. We do need some of those die cuts though, so let me get out. We're going to use the rest of these die cuts on this card. Okay. And then I think our last thing is our greetings here. And I'm actually going to trim the thank you out of here, or thinking of you, because I think it's going to be easier to peel this off without the other languages kind of interfering. Now, if you know someone that speaks French or German, you can absolutely make this card for them. Send it off to them. They'd be so impressed that you had something in their language. So very cool. Okay, so this is going to go straight onto our vellum piece. So I'm going to do that first. In the video, I know they peeled off the backing, but I think I'm going to do it the opposite way. Let's see. It's a pretty delicate die cut, so you want to be pretty careful. Let's see. It will come off. I'm definitely making it harder than it is. Look harder than it is. So here we go. Here we go. Thinking of you. Okay. Perfect. Let's get that K up. Okay, so now we just have all these little inside pieces, and I'm just gonna kind of pull those out and stick them on here. So this is a big inside piece right here. Let's pull that one out. This is a little finicky, but this greeting is so gorgeous. It's definitely worth it. Okay, we're gonna pull out that the rest of them after we adhere it. Okay, it is very sticky. Okay, so thinking of you, I'm gonna set that down just like that. This is a good opportunity to use a bone folder. So I'm just gonna use my scissors and just pull out all of those inside pieces, and then we'll burnish it all down with a bone folder. So it's not all the way down yet. It's just down enough to hold in place. And one last little piece here. There we go. Perfect. Now we're just going to use that bone folder and really burnish it down. Love it. Okay, we get all these little pieces off my fingers. Get rid of that before it gets stuck to everything. So isn't that beautiful? I probably could have made it a little straighter, maybe a little more centered, but I think we're okay. So we're going to put our flowers on here. I'm going to put this one down here and this one up here. Probably should have left a little more room. Let's see. Let's move it around. Let's put the smaller one up here. The larger one down here. We'll put that right there. I think that will work. Okay, now I'm going to adhere the flowers first because, oh, and you know what? They put the greeting over the flowers. I'm going to do that. Let's slide that under. I'm going to do that because, let's see, did I get it down too well? No, I think I can get it up. So put your flowers down first. That seems like the better way to do it. So let me throw a little bit of adhesive on this, and then we're just going to slide it under there. So I'm really doing this backwards. You guys don't do it like me. I love this vellum though. I'm a big fan of vellum. So, okay, here we go. That looks just fine. You'll never know that I was taking the card apart. This one, I think like this. That's fine. And then this one is going to get popped up on dimensionals, this little bumblebee flower, and that's going to go over here. So mine is a little bit different than theirs, but still super cute. Okay, now to adhere this to the card, I'm going to use my liquid glue again. You could use the glue dots or any other glue, but we're just going to disguise it behind those flowers. Maybe a few dots on some of the bigger parts of the greeting, because, and behind some of these leaves too, just to hold everything down. But then you're never going to see it because we're putting it behind all of those elements. And that is the way to hide adhesive on vellum. Okay, so we're just going to give that a quick press, and that is gorgeous. I like that a lot. I would even maybe add a little bow or something. But I think that is very, very gorgeous. Okay, so let's bring in all the cards again. So we have our vellum card, our vellum floral card. We have the Bouquet card. And then we have the Mary Merlot gold card. So you can let me know what you think. Do you love these cards? Which one is your favorite? And remember, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I'm going to be working on alternates today. So expect that PDF very soon. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to get next month's kit with the free stencils, make sure you subscribe. There's a link to subscribe in the video description. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be back on my business page tomorrow with a really, really cute project you guys will not want to miss. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Have a great morning. Bye.